Mm. Hello? Hello, hello. Excuse me. Ooh-wee. I'll tell you what. Life is good. I'll tell you what. Doc, first as usual. Happy Monday. Yeah. A little weird. Even on a Monday. A little weird. But here I am. How am I doing? I'm doing good. Hope you're doing good. Hope the start of the week has started well for you. Thanks. Almost done with this game, guys. Assuming things go well, we might almost be done with this game somehow. Hey JD, what's up, dog? Good to see ya. What do you know, huh? That's crazy. Man, life is good. It's a Monday, so that's interesting. You know, we'll just have to see how this goes. You know? You entered a draft tourney? Oh, when you drafted Blastoise, like I know you would. That's my boy. Get that Blastoise on that team. You know what I done told you about Blastoise. Huh? Hey, Puffy over on YouTube. Your Ludicolo? Oh, you drafted Ludicolo? In advanced draft, you drafted Ludicolo? You sick fuck? That is the kind of mod that you just insta-win. If the opposing team just did not pick, you know, the specific counters for Ludicolo, they just insta-lose. They wanted to go stall, GG. I outstall you, okay? Yeah, he's the GOAT. I love Ludicolo. Hey Puffy, I'm doing well. You know, we're streaming on a Monday. We're looking to do Mondays and Thursdays. We'll see how that works out. They don't have a SPDEF answer at all. You hate to see it. They're going to actually get swept by Ludicolo, huh? You gonna go Rain? Did you draft a Rain advanced team? Because I think that would actually cook in draft, wouldn't it? I'd imagine. Right? I don't know. I feel like you're cooking here. Thanks, Puffy. Big Puffy. Puffy, weren't you watching the weren't you on the YouTube stream for Mario Party TV last week? Or last weekend? I think I remember your name. Ludi will set up Rain for himself and use it himself. Bro, Ludicolo done put on the gauntlet. He said, fine, I'll do it myself. And, yeah. No, that's great. Ludi's so good, too, because he's so versatile. He's either one of the best stall mons or, like, a crazy special sweeper, you know? And people take it for granted because Blissey and Snorlax and whoever are on every team in OU usually, but when not every team has that answer, yeah, Ludicolo, I imagine, would just go buck wild, dude. Hold up. Or if you're gonna record these matches and play the Mirror B music over the top of it, right? As soon as Rain Dance comes out, You're gonna have ritmo. Salsa. All right. Yeah, name it salsa. All right, here we go. Let's see. Oh, yeah. I gotta put the links. So people know that I'm live and they can watch me. That's so cool. You're on the MPTV stream? Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought I recognized you. Cool. Thanks for hanging out. Yeah, I've been playing Pokemon Colosseum. We are cooking, guys. We do have 3 deaths, unfortunately. Which, you know, what are you gonna do? Honestly, Hitmontop is probably the most tragic death. And even then, it's not that bad that it died. I mean, it depends on what we catch after, but the biggest death of all, honestly, is the death of the Toxic TM, in my opinion. The fact that I taught Umbreon Toxic right before it died is tragic. And I told myself I hate using TMs. I hate wasting TMs when they're about to die. Hey, Brayden! And here we are with a dead Toxic TM. But, you know, we cut the Suicune. I'm not going to use it in the story. Honestly, it's like... I don't know. I want to try and get through this without using the legendaries. And on top of that, I think Octillery got this, guys. Hear me out. I think the Squidling got this. Octoling, sorry. I don't know my Splatoon lore that well. I think this Octoling got it. Julio, the female Octillery, I think she's got it. Oh, baby, she's got it. We got good type coverage here. I don't think, because I don't think Suicune could get Ice Beam. Think about it. Suicune can't get Ice Beam by TM during the main story. I could teach it Blizzard, I guess, but that can miss. We've got, you know, 3 decent single target attacks. We got the Quick Claw. I mean, come on. It's all good. Hey, Diamond. Yeah, guys, I think we're cooking with this. And of course we got... Is this the MVP? MVP Plusle? We do have Gramble now. I do have to think about maybe using the Gramble. Or the Gligar. So we have a Gligar in the daycare. Actually, I should pull out the Gramble right now. So we can get it going. Gotta purify these guys, you know. I do have some Time Flutes. I think I'm gonna wait to use those. Okay, considering Gramble and Hariyama kind of fill the same niche, I think the correct replacement, if we were to use the Gramble, I think the correct replacement would be for Hariyama. It's not really doing much. I mean, fighting moves are cool, but we might get a Heracross. There's a Shadow Heracross coming up. If we randomize for the Shadow Heracross, then we don't care about Hitmontop or anything else. Heracross is so good for the late game. Sudowoodo. I'm thinking about replacing Sudowoodo with the Gligar, too. Ooh, I'm really thinking about it, guys. I have the Earthquake TM now. What if we go Gligar over Sudowoodo? It's still a physical wall, not as bulky, but it's immune to ground, and there's tons of Earthquakes in the postgame. Immune to electric. I mean, you know, Gligar, we already know. Ground flying is busted, but... And rock typing is rock typing. It is immune to... Or, not immune, but it does resist explosions. And that did save our bacon once. At least once. I remember Sudowoodo taking a couple self-destructs. But with a good protect... I don't know. I haven't had good luck protecting on these self-destructs. I've had to tank like 3. Yikes. Yikers. Let's see. What are the people we're about to fight up here? Okay, in the dome, there's a bunch of Randy guys who were fairly weak. We caught the Sudowoodo. We didn't catch Entei. And we didn't catch... And we didn't catch Raikou. Okay, so here's how I'm going to do it, guys. Let me show you... So, technically, a lot of the Shadow Pokemon we have seen already are going to show up again. Because we're going to fight the bosses again. So, Maribee is coming up. If we had not caught the admin's Shadow, it will replace their final Pokemon. So, instead of Armaldo, he would still have the Shadow Sudowoodo. And it wouldn't have even leveled up, which is crazy. Like, it kind of makes the fights easier if you don't snag. The problem is, I think, to be fair, with Nuzlocking, I think it makes sense to re-randomize and include the shadows that I didn't catch. So, like, this is going to be an Entei instead of a Houndoom, which, goddamn, that Houndoom looks scary. Sunnybeam Houndoom. Sunnybeam Houndoom. We did catch Suicune, so it's going to be this melodic. And, oh god, that looks horrifying to deal with. Parafusion, or attract fusion. Yeah, that looks fun. Melodic's really fun. And then we're gonna have to deal with the Raikou down here instead of the Manectric. So then that means we would randomize between Entei, which we didn't catch, Raikou, so we have a second chance at those, or we could get a Delibird, or a Sunflora, or a Heracross. And if there isn't a crazier swing in Pokemon quality in any area in any Nuzlocke, I don't know what it is other than this right here, because that's insane. That is insane. Delibird 100%, bro. Do you want me to beat this game or not? Please. Do you want me to succeed, bro? Delibird. Hold on. Well, he does get Hustle. Aerial Ace? Hustle Aerial Ace? Does he come with Aerial Ace? No. I was about to go to Blue Sky and post about that on live. I was about to show you guys my Blue Sky feed, which is just... It's just Wario64 and, like, random friends and ProPublica. That's my Blue Sky feed. Wario64 and ProPublica. I'd say they make up 90% of my feed. And I thought I turned it off, and I did not. There we go. Oh, I turned off the... Oh, that's not right. Well, whatever. Anyway. Naming it Diamond if we find the Delibird. Are you guys really betting on Delibird and Sunflora, y'all? Please. You're probably right, but please, man, give me some hope. I don't even want the legendaries. I want the Heracross. You know? I want the Heracross. Ooh, we could get a Raikou or we could get a Delibird. You know, isn't that fun about Colosseum? In no other area in any other game can you say your choices are between Delibird and the best special sweeper in Gen 3, possibly. You think Sunflower will be the worst one? Yeah, I think you're right, because at least Delibird's immune to Earthquake. And ice is ice, you know, ice is good. Grass is not good. What's his stats anyway? 65 special attack. I mean, Delibird's faster than Sunflora. Sunflora is like Snorlax speed, right? Yeah. Definitely Delibird over Sunflora, okay? If we had to make the tier list, it'd be Delibird over Sunflora. Oh my god. Okay. What are these guys' levels, though? Level 50? They're throwing level 50s at me in here? Ooh. But the rando... But the rando trainers are pretty weak in here. It's really just the ace. Yeah. It's really just the OGs. Oh, but Gonzap is like level 53? What the?
Ride that surf!
Hey, Lenny! Whoa, riding that surf. El Meister, thank you, dude. That surfing Pikachu. Leonard, how you doing, dude? Good to see you. Ride that surf. I love that. We love riding the surf, don't we, guys? Getting deep in the surf. You got a later start tomorrow? Oh, at work? Lucky.
Crinkle cut my ass, baby!
Whoa! Oh, shit. Who's getting crinkle cutted? Baby! Your draft op postponed a week? How can they postpone it that far, is my question. That sounds crazy. Like, aren't there rules about how soon you have to do these?
Wow, it's strong! Too strong!
Right? I think Orf is strong. Too strong. And they don't want to fight his ass, actually. That's the only legitimate reason why they postponed. Tell me I'm wrong, Orf. You just have to play all 3 pools matches by 20th. Oh, okay, so it's not a bracket, like, okay. You can do all 3 in whatever order you want. This fucking lady here. 20th. Yeah, that's 2 weeks. Okay. You already got the team set up? Who else did you draft on your team with Ludicolo? Do you have any other rain synergy with it? Or stall synergy? Tell me you got a baton passer. No, baton pass is banned, isn't it, in Gen 3? Tell me baton pass ain't banned in Gen 3. Come on, y'all. What's wrong with baton pass in Gen 3? Can't be serious. I'm gonna protect. Alright, murder the Pampy first. This bastard killed my Hitmontop. Dude, all 3 of the deaths in this run have all been because of Hitmontop. Hitmontop KO'd Umbreon and Misdreavus, and then it got KO'd. If I had just killed the Hitmontop from the top, dude, I would have been fine. The squad's Snorlax. You got Squad. How'd you get Lax and Skarm? What? And then you got Baton Pass and Jolteon. Well, okay, Baton Pass is banned, right? Jolteon Gyarados, Hitmontop, Intimidate, Haunter, and Solrock? Did you get Solrock in the last round? Because that is a... I don't know what the equivalent of an NFL, you know, 7th round draft steal is. Or undrafted agent, dude. But Solrock, I promise you, Solrock is going to put in work for you. I'm a big Solrock believer, okay? I'm a big Solrock believer. BP is legal, so you got Baton passing Jolteon? Huh? Passing agilities to... I guess who would you pass to? Gyarados has DD anyway. You know, I don't know. But, yeah, dude. That's so cool. I love that draft for you. I really love that draft. You got Lax and Skarm. The only thing is... Okay, you got Hitmontop. You drafted Hitmontop for the Tyranitar team, didn't you? Because, yeah, Tyranitar team would have dunked you. But you also have Rain Dance. Ludicolo, right? But yeah, Hitmontop. Dude, I think you're about to win. I think you're about to win this whole thing. I think you're about to win just based off of that list of names of Pokemon. I think you got this. That's crazy. That is crazy. Oh, that's so cool. I wish I knew enough about Gen 3 to actually do something like that. Can I be your understudy? Can I be your understudy, or teach me the modern Gen 3 meta? Teach me that Lax is bad. Okay. Subseed Sceptile's bad. What else was really good back in my day? Flygon's bad, probably, right? Flygon was all over the place back in my day. Back in my day, see what I would do is I would bring Swampert and Flygon and beg the Electrics to pick an HP, you know, a hidden power, and I got you covered on the other one. You pick hidden power Grass, I got Flygon. You pick Ice, I got Swampert, you know? Play some mocks? Dude, that sounds so fun. I'm down, actually. I think I'm down. Anytime you talk about Gen 3 in my chat, I'm like, fuck, man, that's cool. Oh, damn. What, you mean people are using, you know, Hariyama now? Oh, you got knockoff Hariyama? You know, that's so cool. I got Chesto Berry. I kind of like that. Thanks, old man. Lenny, you're doing it too? Sheesh. Well, we got the whole squad hooked up. That's cool. Not yet, but soon, right? Let me take my Pokemon. Oh, never mind. I need to make room for it. Okay, let's see. I imagine Gligar is not. Not even close to purification, correct? Actually, plus we'll staying, right? The idea is Gligar takes Sudowoodo's spot. Because I kind of don't like using Sudowoodo. The only attack it's got that it can use is Rock Slide, which is like decent, but he's slow, so he never gets flinches. Rock Slide can miss, and it's pretty damn weak because it's a dual target move, you know? But if we Earthquake with Stab, see, now we're talking. Why is it so expensive to take my Gligar back, man? 1,400? Zenny? Poké dollars? Whatever they call them? Also, chat, anybody out there still playing Animal Crossing? Because I think I'm getting way back into it. I'm really feeling it, Mr. Krabs. I just figured out my seed, my weather seed in Animal Crossing. So now I know into the future what my weather's going to be every day and when I get when I'll get meteor showers. You know, yeah. Can you believe it, guys? The Nuzlocker is min-maxing Animal Crossing. I don't know what's happening. That's why I played for 3 months when the game came out and quit, because they hadn't figured out how to min-max the game yet, and I was like, all right, I'm just gonna wait, until we're ready to rock, you know. Okay, so we've got a couple of. You still have it, but haven't touched it, Diamond? You have the Switch too, right? You ended up getting one? Why don't you use... This is what I did. Why don't you use the Switch 2 as an opportunity to maybe explore Animal Crossing a bit? Give it another shot. Because one of my friends was getting back into it partly because of the Switch 2, and I was like, oh, that sounds like a fun time. Let me try it. And here I am. Okay, which scent is the best deal? Hey, Mr. Tote the Gamer! Hello! Hello, hello! Good to see you, dude, on a Monday. Sorry, guys, for changing schedule on you. I'm sorry, but, you know, I want to stream twice a week, and weekends are just not cutting it for me. I like sleeping in on my weekends, and then I got something going on weekend nights, both Saturday and Sundays. But I think this works. We'll see, we'll see. Let's see. Joy Scent is a ripoff, isn't it? Vivid, Purification. Gotta Pokemon Purification. Hey, Holmesy! I'm drinking yeah, you don't know what I put in here. Okay, in this Coke Zero can. There's more to it than that. I wish. Okay, the scents. The values, how much for joy scent? Okay, okay, so excites. Okay, so joy scent is like the standard times 1. Excite scent is times 2. So it's twice as effective as joy scent. So let's say excite scent is worth 1,200 joy scents, right? So that's a good deal. And then vivid scent is times 3. So it'd be 1,800 in joy scents for 1 vivid scent. So I'm saving 600 with this one, and I'm saving 400 with this one. Okay, so the math then says, if I were to do 3 of these and 2 of these, it would do the exact same amount of heart gauge healing. 3 of these is 1,800. No, 3 of these is 2,400. 2 of these is 2,400. So I should just get vivid sense. I don't have a cologne case. Hold up. I have to put the cologne in a special box? Why has it got its own? Wait, where's the... Okay, do you sell cologne cases, sir? No, of course you fucking don't. I bet there's a random NPC here that's gonna give me a cologne case. Hold on. Oh my god, now we gotta talk to everybody. Gotta make sure the scent doesn't leak. What kind of scent is this? This is not... It's smelling salt, dude? It's actually just caustic battery acid. Purify the shadow Pokemon, but just dunking it in battery acid over and over. And you have to have a case to contain that. Okay, do you give the cologne case, sir? Nah, you don't. You don't. You just have a dumb Wobbuffet. What about you, Senelor? The relic has time travel for the Celebi. It purifies... No, I don't need to hear more. Why'd you call me Trico? What? I think he's senile. That's why his name is Senelor. Senilor? Senelor. Do you give the cologne case? Someone built a laboratory out there. Yep. I already went and beat that shit up. It's just straight vanilla extract. Wait, vanilla extract smells? I've never interacted with vanilla extract in my life, I don't think. So I just learned something. The cologne massage method for making Pokemon friendly, which means you must have a case for cologne, correct? Do you know about cologne massages? Yes? Yep, all Pokemon love being treated cologne massages. Just give me the case! Okay. What about this guy? I've been studying about Pokemon battling here. Whoa, you're trying to fight, dude? Whoa! I'm just looking for something to keep my cologne in. Okay. Whoa, okay. Swallow, Rhyhorn, we can handle that. Swallow a little scary. That's a little spooky. Yeah, if this earns me the cologne case, then by all means. I highly doubt that's how this is going to work, though. I'm going to Psybeam the Swallow. Yeah, 1 KO. That's my boy. That's my boy, FB. Anaj. Yeah, okay, so for the grind... Okay, the problem with this endgame is the only thing we have left to do is the last area. Realgam Tower / Realgam Colosseum. Technically, there's like 2 sections to it, but really it's all... I would consider it all the same... You know, like, you're in the endgame. It's all one contiguous building. When you walk in to the endgame, the levels start at about level 40. And you're like, oh, cool. Like, I'm level 45. The last boss was level 45. Cool, I can handle that. And then the bosses are like level 40. They start out level 45 or so, level 46. It's like, okay, the bosses are about my level. That's good. That's a good level curve. And then by the time you get to the last boss, he's in the 60s. And you have maybe 10 to 15 battles over the course of this whole endgame. I don't know what they thought they were thinking when they fucking scaled this endgame, okay? And it doesn't stop there. Are you talking about post game? Oh boy, you're strong. Man, you didn't give me a cologne. I should just rob his cologne case. Maybe this guy down here has it? They were smoking that Weedle pack? Ah, yes, I have a time flute. Yep. Okay. What about the daycare lady's husband? He's just kind of chilling in the building. I feel like he has something to say. That's the name raider. Well, never mind. That's not the... Well, maybe they are married in this game. Name raider and daycare later are married. I kind of like that lore. That sounds like it makes sense. Daycare lady and name raider guy. I think in every game they should be married. Leave your Pokemon with the daycare lady. I really hate using guides for like simple like story progression stuff, but this game is making it real hard. I've had to look several times. Oh, this is blocked off for some reason. Name a Pokemon cologne case. Wait, does that fit? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So, nah, it doesn't fit. Damn. You could misspell cologne. I mean, most people do anyway. Alright, Grandpa Egan. That's what happens when you get old. You lose the aptitude for forget. Ain't that the damn truth, Egan? Not only that, but now in my day, they have this thing called apps. To where, sure, you might understand the gadget, but you don't know what's in it. You don't understand what's in it. Bella, do you give me anything? No. Surely it's in this town, right? Surely. Isn't there something secret back here? I feel like I already did this once. Yeah, I did. I opened it. Sorry, Mr. Doom. Could you... Yeah. Go ahead and scooch. Scooch out of the way, big boy. Hold on. Let me trap Mr. Doom real quick. Bye, Mr. Doom. Let me talk to the Pokemon Center people. I haven't been in this building. Alright, let's try it. Cologne case, please? Ma'am, yes. You look like you... Oh, you can tell if my Pokemon love me or not. This is just the Pokemon affection raider. Yeah, alright. Oh, Mr. Doom's back, by the way. Welcome back, Mr. This is an opening. To what? Oh, it's just items in here. I already opened that. Oh my god, bro! I just need to know how people spell. Alright, I'm looking it up. I'm looking it up. Cologne case. Agate Village. From a girl east of the Pokemon Center. Who have I not talked to? Pokemon Center, east. Bro, yes! Is it the lady? Is it the girl who asked me if I like cologne massage? And I said yes? And so she assumed I had one then? What if I say no? Oh my god. No fucking way. This is how you have to get it. You have to say no? Hold on. Pokemon get very happy if you massage them with different kinds of scents. Actually, I have an extra cologne case with me! You can have it! Because I said yes, you didn't give it to me? I mean, that makes too much sense, though. Bro, I said yes because I know! I played the game before! You have to say no to get the thing? Come on, man. That's crazy. Nah. I don't approve of that decision, Colosseum. Yeah, but my main character hasn't played... Yeah, my main character doesn't know what scents are. So what? It's its own key item, right? Oh my god. This fucking game. All right, let's put all the discs next to each other. Can I spell something with all the discs? F-R... Fruck? F-R-U... Okay, that's it. This is like the Sword Shield audio item. Wait, what's the audio item in Sword Shield? I bet you I didn't I bet you I didn't unlock whatever you're talking about, because I have no fucking clue what the Sword Shield audio item is. I bet you I said yes, and the game was like, you don't need this then. You know what you're talking about. Sure, why not? How is it that you can talk to someone that gives you something, and you can answer in an affirmative way, and not get the thing that they're supposed to give you? That's all I'm asking, you know? All right, let's buy... I don't know how many we're gonna need. Let's buy 10. We're trying to purify these bad boys. Let's start with Gligar. I think Gligar is gonna be clutch. Oh wait, I gotta use it from the scent case, don't I? This is the whole point of the cologne case, guys. Here we go. You open it up. So there's a second dialogue box that you have to talk to. Oh, and then we massage. We get to massage them with it. You know what's interesting? They really dodged a bullet. I don't know if this is why, but think about this, okay? You can only use these scents on Shadow Pokemon, I believe. Shadow Pokemon. Oh, my controller is rumbling, bro. Yo, my controller was rumbling to simulate the massage, dude. This is crazy. I can't wait till they put this shit on Switch 2. Can you imagine what the Joy-Con 2 Pro Rumbles are gonna do with the massage? Yo, you got two hands. Huh? Come on now. Okay, alright. It opened up a lot. Dude, you can change the background volume? What? You can remove background music? Oh my god. In Sword Shield, they never did that before. That's crazy, that's crazy. Okay, how much did we lower this? That was like a full bar. Let's go, Gligar. Oh, by the way, Gligar is impish, guys. This dude is the fucking GOAT. He's impish nature, plus defense, minus special attack. Perfect. His attack stat is in the 20s. Solid. I think his HP is also in the 20s. We're girthy and we got it like that, guys. Hypercutter so I can't get intimidated? Psh, come on now. Okay. I believe in the Gligar, guys. Wait, hold on. What do you mean that's not the only thing that opened up, Holmes? Huh? What do you mean by that? Huh? Who opened what? What do you mean? All right, let's massage him again. Let's get in there. Oh, let me feel the vibrate. I'm gonna put this up on the mic so you guys can feel the vibration. So you guys can be here with me. Maybe chat can help me with the massage. You guys do one side, I do the other side. Here we go. Ooh, it always does a little bit more of a rumble on the last of the three. It goes, And he's delighted, dude. He loves that shit. Dude, he's gonna carry us to victory. Big massage boy over here. Oh yeah, rub him up. His heart opened up. Yes, isn't that how it works, guys? You massage him, and then your heart just explodes. Oh, it's a he, Gligar? What do you mean? What's, hold up. What's the gender got to do with it, Holmes? Huh? Oh, it didn't do it as much. It didn't say he was delighted that time. Or she! Sorry, it's a girl, Gligar. Huh. The gender shouldn't... The gender shouldn't... It doesn't matter. What do you mean it open up? Hey, who? Whoa, hey now. Anybody can open up whatever they want, alright? Come on now. She was delighted that time. Okay, well, I think we're getting the hang of this. Okay. Let me feel that. Yeah. Yeah, delighted again. I feel it. That's a good massage. Yep. Yep, it opened up a lot. Are we almost there, Gligar? Are we open all the way? We're getting there. 2 bars left. I love that you used that Squirtle emote. That's good. All right, we're just gonna massage this girl over and over. Can't wait to massage this Gramble. Oh man, yeah, we gotta buy a lot more cologne, y'all. We gotta buy a lot more. That's why we needed the case, actually. Is we don't have enough item inventory without the case. Okay? There's no way. Oh shit, I massaged the wrong thing. I can massage Octillery? Wait, what? Wait, the octopus like the massage too? Oh, wait, I was mashing A and I massaged Julio instead. Julio, the female Octillery with the suction cups. Firmly anchored, dude. Whoa. And she loved it. I guess I got the magic touch here. We gotta buy a lot more cologne, y'all. Yeah, I think it buffs friendship. I think. Let me see. We gotta buy more. We gotta buy way more. Let's buy... I don't want to go overboard, though. Let's buy 10 again. I should get a discount for buying 10 at a time. Come on now. Is that fucking Shrek? Dude, at first I thought that emote was the fucking caterpillar from A Bug's Life, dude. Oh yeah, scent stocks are out of control. Okay, so this completely destroys my theory. I had a theory that that these were only usable on Shadow Pokemon, and that the reason you can't nickname Shadow Pokemon is so that you couldn't put a custom nickname in this dialogue box specifically. You know, you could come up with some crazy nicknames that would enjoy a massage, probably. I could see it. And, no, you can massage anything you want, nickname or not. So, and they'll be delighted about it, actually. So, yeah. Are we almost done with Gligar, at least? She's hogging all the scents, dude. Okay, she's almost there. And we're getting her there. Just say when, Gligar, and we'll stop, okay? Never says when. Is Gligar's nickname Delighted? Heart opening. I think it was doing like half a shadow bar. So it was just right above the final cutoff. Oh, it did a little less than that. Is it random? No, it can't be random. Impish nature. Oh, impish? Impish is actually one of the worst natures to use sense on. Actually, it's one of the worst. Oh well, we've got money to burn. Julio, suctioning. Hey, you got them cups though, you know what I'm saying? Like that, dude? Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Hey, you got them grippers, bro? Oh, we're gripping. Sheesh. Okay, I think Gligar's door is completely open now. Tell me Gligar's door is not... It's not completely open. Okay, I think we're close enough that I'm just going to battle it out for the last few on it. And I'm just tired of spending all of this cologne money on Gligar. Hogging all of it. We need to give Gramble a chance to get some of that, okay? Yeah. Go ahead and pop that open. Let's see how Gramble likes it, okay? Gramble has a full shadow bar. Pretty much completely full. Let's see how much Gramble likes it. Gramble, my female Gramble. Okay. Let's massage her. Ooh. Whoa, the rumble's stronger, guys. Whoa! I'm kidding. It did not change at all. It did not change at all. It did not change at all. Okay, we had a full bar here. What's this now? That's pretty good. That's over half a bar. I think oh, it's a modest nature. Right, this dumbass Gramble, this modest Gramble. Okay. Yep. Yep, totally. Actually, maybe we're not going to use the Gramble. Maybe we're not going to use the Gramble. Hariyama? Back on the team? I don't know. I mean, Intimidate's cool. Intimidate's cool and all. Modest Gramble is not. That bull ain't doing shit. What are you kidding me, bro? Hold on. It learns Thunderbolt. Okay. It learns Ice Beam. It learns all the elemental beams. Gramble has a very good special move pool. And it's modest, guys. Which means its best stat is Butchered, and its inferior attacking stat has been buffed to the point that it's still worse than its best stat. So think about that for a sec. Okay? 60 special attack. My god, dude. Delibird has higher special attack than Gramble, and they're asking me to go modest with this? Come on now. Alright. We're gonna massage this modest Gramble. What moves does it come with? Strength. Strength, Bite, Scary Face, and Roar. Strength is okay, I guess. Can I learn Return naturally in this game? Or, not naturally, but, you know, TM? Is it a TM in this game? Yes. Oh, if I beat Justy. Stab Return on a modest Gramble. What do you guys think about that idea, huh? Stab Return on a modest Gramble. Or, what about this? What if I teach it Frustration because I hate it so much? Nope, Frustration is not a TM in this game. You cannot acquire it. You cannot acquire Frustration. Yeah, Return. I think we would have to just go Return Gramble. I think it would be my best option as well. And it is a TM that I can get, you know, right now. Because I'm over-leveled for Justy now. Which I probably should have fought him at level. I guess I could just not, but... I mean, Justy is the closest thing to a gym leader in this game. He's a pre-gym leader. Feels kind of whack to not fight him at his level. But you know what? This whole game is whack anyway. Modest nature, baby. Modest nature, and it still can't get the special attack over the defense. Minus EVs, you know, I guess EVs can help. God damn it, bro. I mean, you know, you win some, you lose some. Sometimes the nature RNG blesses you. Sometimes it spits in your face. You know? At least it's not, no, yeah, that's literally the worst possible nature the Gramble could have had. I'd literally prefer anything else. Even if it's still minus attack nature, at least buff my defenses, you know? Because I'm still going to be physical attacking. I guess, I mean, I don't know, maybe I can try to teach it something. Although it can't learn Ice Beam. Oh, Gramble doesn't get Ice Beam, it does get Thunderbolt. Okay, so Gramble gets the fire moves, it gets the electric moves, but it doesn't get the ice moves. No Blizzard, no Ice Beam. In Gen 3, at least. Does it ever learn the ice moves? Hold on, I gotta find out. I'll be pissed if they added it later. No, it never learns Ice Beam. Okay. Even in Gen 9? Gen 9, they gave everybody everything, but no. Okay, Gramble has never been able to learn Ice Beam. Alright, at least we're consistent with fucking the modest Grambles of the world over, okay? He's like half, 1.5 there. We'll just burn the rest of our incense. Yeah. And then whatever's left, we're gonna have to do some grinding anyway. Yeah. Terra Blast. Oh yeah, with Terra Blast you get kind of an Ice Beam. 80 base power, but close. Because Ice Beam's not even 95 anymore, it's 90. Can't believe they nerfed the elemental beams, bro. As if Blisty stopped existing? I don't know. I guess it was more so that, you know, the dragons of the world maybe didn't get one hit KO'd by everyone's Ice Beam. I don't know what they were thinking. They were just on that haterade, I think. They were on the haterade, okay? I think they can admit it. Hey, Jimmy! It's so sad that I can't nickname anything Jimmy Three Cocks. Not because it'd be distasteful, but because Jimmy Three Cocks is just too big to fit in a nickname. You know? It's just too much to put in there. Jimmy Cretox. Jimmy, wait! I mean, we could fit it if we put the numeral 3 in, couldn't we? And then put an X for the end of Cox. Yeah, I think we could make that work. We could make that work. There's potential there, okay. Okay, these guys are going to be underleveled. Which means it's free grinded for me, everybody. We get to hang out with our favorite cowboy. Vant. Isn't that the name of a Final Fantasy protagonist? Vant? Vant. Is Final Fantasy 9? Vant? Vaunt? Something like that. For sure. Surely somebody in the chat has played Final Fantasy 9. There's Brayden. Okay, what is the name? Van? Vaughn. Is it Vaughn? Ooh, we got Slash and Shadow Rush now. Vaughn. We were close. One, and it was Final Fantasy 12. Okay. Oh wait, okay, hold on. I got Final Fantasy 9. The protagonist with the monkey tail. His name is not Titus. That's 10. Titus. Sorry, that's 10. Oh god, dude. I've literally never played this game, Final Fantasy 9. But I know the characters a little bit, you know. Zidane. Zidane Zidane. Zinedine Zidane. Isn't that that was a footballer, right? French soccer player that headbutted that guy in the World Cup. You guys know what I'm talking about. Yeah, French soccer guy that headbutted that guy in the World Cup. Yeah, it was Zidane, right? That's crazy that they based the protagonist off of the headbutting soccer player, bro. He'd be doing headbutts all game. Clearly a physical attacker, I'm sure. Zinedine Zidane. I don't know why, but for the past 20 years, that name has been locked in my memory banks. Zinedine Zidane, because it is the coolest fucking name that has ever existed on the planet Earth. The guy's name is Zinedine Zidane. That's his actual God-given, parent-given name. Zinedine Zidane. You're fucking kidding me that they both hyper-moded on the turn that I went for the Shadow Rush, bruh? Okay, y'all trolling me on the team with this one. Fucking
That's
Team
the
Purple
fun
over
part
here.
of Pokemon Battle.
That's not fun, okay? That's some bullshit. Fucking Team Purple over here decided to gang up and go hard mode, I guess. I don't know. I mean, it's fine, because we can just Shadow Rush and crit everything, but... nutty. Anyway, yeah, look this guy up. Zinedine Zidane. Real player. Headbutted the fuck out of some guy in the World Cup. Wasn't the 98 World Cup? When was that? Damn, this is activating some little kid memories. Right, JD? You remember this too? Yeah. I remember watching this. Was it 98 or 2002? Because France went to the... I think France went to the grand finals twice. Or was it 06? It was 2006. Oh, that was actually the last thing he ever did as a professional soccer player, straight up. It was actually getting red carded and kicked out for the headbutt. What a way to end your career is headbutting the fuck out of an opponent. Honestly. Respect, bro. Alright, Lenny, thanks for hanging out, dude. Take a nap. It's already 9:30? Sheesh. He just did it out of nowhere, right? Like, he didn't even get... Like, he wasn't even... Okay, hold on. There's gotta be a... I'm looking at his Wikipedia right now. And there's, like, nothing about the headbutt. It should have his... It should have its own section. It should have its own Wikipedia page. Oh! We just found a shadow Pokemon. In 2010, he said he'd rather die than apologize for the headbutt. Wow, okay. This guy really gave no fucks. He really gave no fucks. And then all the French people were like on his side and defended him for doing it. Bro, what? Okay, there is a provocation of Zidane analysis. There's an analysis about why this soccer player headbutted the other guy. Ooh, whoa. I don't know. I don't know. They're trying to lip read what the Brazilian player said. It's like, apparently maybe he insulted. I don't know. I don't know, man. Apparently the other guy grabbed his shirt or something. Anyway, jeez. Oh man, I got paralyzed. Of course I did. I should never fight. What's it? Diogo? I should never fight Diogo again if I have a physical attacker. I'm tired of her paralyzing my entire team by getting her ass beat. Oh, this guy's gonna fight me too. Yeah. I don't know what resets their flags to rematch you, but sometimes they'll fight you and sometimes they won't. Who knows? Anyway, we got some flyers. But yeah, apparently the other guy trash talks Zidane. And Zidane's response about... Like, I guess the Brazilian guy was, like, insulting Zidane's mom or something. You know, just typical trash talk, talking shit about someone's mom or whatever, right? And his response was just to headbutt the fuck out of him. Honestly, bro, I don't know, man. You know, hey, let bygones be bygones, huh? The thing that gets me about headbutting, though, is like, aren't you also really fucking yourself up with the headbutt? I mean, call me crazy. I feel like you're headbutting someone. I mean, it's two heads coming together. I mean, you're also going to take some damage, right? I don't know. Maybe there's a technique to headbutting that I don't understand. Are you kidding me? This guy lived with 1 HP. Maybe there's a technique I don't understand. I don't know. But, Poison Sting because I can't miss. I do get urges to headbutt my partner, Chelsea, but those are headbutts out of love. I just want to just crack that eggshell just a little bit, you know? Just a little... You know how when you're opening an egg and you got to do the little love taps first to just start cracking it before you really get in there? That's what I want to do. Just a little, like a little woodpecker, but not as fast. You know what I'm saying. Right, Chelsea? Yeah. See, Chelsea understands. Hey, Duncan, did a cat war total yet? That's up to you guys. And whether or not I get to start Fire Red Leaf Green with a Squirtle. That's going to be up to you guys to decide what's the starter. A man can dream, though. And hope. I think I should probably just purify these guys now. Well, he's still not completely there. I should start with Bulbasaur because plant. Well, think about this. We have started with one of each type now. I started Gen 1 with a Squirtle, Gen 2 with a grass type, and Gen 3 with a fire type. So we've hit all 3 points. At this point, it's all gravy, you know? FRLG needs to be grass because XD has no grass. Oh my god, dude. XD does have a grass starter. It does. You just have to transfer it up to Gen 4. Okay? And then you'll have your grass starter. That Eevee will be a grass type. You can make the starter Pokemon from XD a grass type. You know, it evolves into one. You just have to train it up. You could. It's also our first instance of a fairy starter, really. If you think about it. God damn it! I love getting tickled. Double tickled. This guy is just a tickle monster, dude. Hi, Byron. What's up, dog? Good to see you. Hope you're big vibing, big chillin'. You streamed today? Doc says you streamed. Let's see, you probably put it in the Discord, right? Streamed live. Castle of Illusion with Mickey. Huh? What are you playing, dude? Were you? Is that like a NES 2D Disney side scroller game? What are we talking about here? Castle of Illusion with Mickey Mouse? Who kidnapped you and made you stream that game? Who did that to you? Let me know who it is. I'll go straighten them up. I can't imagine Castle of Illusion is a good game by any metric whatsoever. You got some heat? Oh no! You don't have AC right now? Dude, I don't think I actually told you guys really in the Discord or on stream, but a couple weeks ago our AC here was really not working very well. And yeah, we had to go. I mean, we didn't go that long without it, but it was pretty miserable experience. How long has your AC been out, Byron? At least you're in New York. I imagine it's not as hot up there in New York. Am I ignorant for saying that, bro? You're like, dude, of course it gets hot in New York. Of course it gets hot. Which I don't know. I mean, I watched Broad City, okay? Yeah, sure. I've seen Broad City. They showed me that it gets hot up in there. It's the outlook that's the issue, yeah. So you just plug the AC into something else, right? You had 4 consecutive days of high 90 weather. That's pretty hot. I'll keep it real though, that's pretty standard down here in the Midwest. When it's like hot weather, like the hottest of the year, yeah, you're gonna see several weeks in a row of 90 plus, but I imagine probably AC is not as widespread where you're at either. Yeah. Thank you. Thanks, bro. What we really live in is a frying pan because it's flat and ain't no shit to cover us. It's just a frying pan. 50 degrees where you're at, Donkin? What are you talking about and how is it that cool? 50, oh, Donkin, you're down in Chile, you know? Chile? You're also basically, yeah, you're like inverse weather. And you're so close to Antarctica, you might as well be in Canada. You know, if you were to mirror it. 10 Celsius? Yeah, we don't understand Celsius in the chat here, Donkin. If you ever bring up Celsius again, you're gonna get banned, okay? Because we don't know what the fuck that is. 50 is hot for a winter, though, for sure. But don't you ever fucking say Celsius in my chat. This is America, goddammit. This is American stream. We're going by Fahrenheit here, buddy. Hot take. I know America's wrong for a lot of things, and I know the metric system, and for some reason the imperial system, you know, there's a whole deal there. But I will say Fahrenheit is definitely the superior temperature gauge. Okay, there's more gradation. There's more of a you can tell better at a glance. Like, it is this number that's hot. If you say 25 Celsius, you know, but you don't know the humidity, you're like, that could be hot, that could be nice. You know, what's the difference between 25 and 30? But then the difference between 70 and 90, you know, that's different, bro. Much easier to tell with Fahrenheit, okay? America got that right, and only that, all right? That's it. That was our first and only win. Well, and the Revolutionary War, okay. And the principle of democracy, all right. We had a couple early wins there. Been holding some L's for a minute, though. Just a few. It does kind of make sense that 0 is freezing and 100 is boiling. I get what you're saying, bro. It does make a lot of sense. But in places of the world where it regularly gets under freezing, then the whole thing of like 0 being 0 kind of loses its luster, you know? Like, well, it's -2 right now. -2, it's like, what, 20 degrees? It's still 20, you know? You get into -10 Celsius. And yes, I know that Fahrenheit temperatures get negative, you know? They do, they also get down there. But, no, I don't know, man. I think Fahrenheit's the way to go. Puffy Fluffy over on YouTube is going to bed. Respect. Thank you, Puffy Fluffy. Gotta say, I enjoy that username. We got Jimmy 3 Cocks and we got Puffy Fluffy. I mean, I love this community that we're building. Puffy Fluffy feels welcome, and so does Jimmy 3 Cocks, damn it. You know? Really doing something here. What, does it line up at -40, or is that literally... Because I imagine, yeah, there's probably some point on that curve where Fahrenheit and Celsius line up. It's at -40? Really? That's interesting. That's a fun little beer trivia fact. Green, are you going to get up on my lap, little baby? You look like you really want to get on my lap. Yeah. Yep, you do. Come here, come here, come here, come here. Oh my god, yes. Oh, little sweetie. Oh my god, I love you so much. I love you so much because you're my baby and I love you so much. You guys can't even see her. Hold on. You can see her tail. Where's her tail? She's on my lap. Big baby. Was it minus 40? Absolute zero? Minus 40. Okay, absolute zero in Fahrenheit is like minus. Okay, I don't know. Actually, I don't know if it's Fahrenheit or Celsius, but I know 273. Negative 273, give or take a couple points, is absolute zero. Okay, judges say. Or am I close? Judges? Negative 273. That number's locked in my brain from childhood. I don't know why. I'd like to find out why, though. Can anyone tell me? Oh, baby, my baby. Alright, I gotta show you guys this. Oh, he's on camera. You guys can check out my sweet new shirt that Chelsea got me for my birthday. Look at that, guys. I'm wearing a button up. Huh? Oh, shit. And? Oh, hold on. Not all the buttons are buttoned up. Hey, wait a sec. Get another one. Oh! Wait, what is this stream turning into here, huh? What's going on here? We got cats on laps, we got hair on chests, and we got Pokemon on screen, baby. If that doesn't sum up the damn stream, my streams, and I don't know what does. Okay, she left. We can go back to normal now. You like the color of the shirt? Me too, Byron. That's why Chelsea got it for me. Because she loves me and she knows what I'm into, you know? She knows I'm into blue. Because I'm blue. Report the stream? For what? Maximum overlord of cuteness? We got kitties and hair and just a whole lot of love here. Come on, guys. You beat Castle of Illusion starring Mickey Mouse. A short little 2-hour 2D puzzle. 2013. 2 hours? Did you have to pay for that, dude? That's not like a... If you sped ran it fast enough, maybe you could refund that on Steam, right? Isn't 2 hours the cutoff? We can hope that you beat it faster. And why do you keep saying starring Mickey Mouse? Are you saying the entire game title, the full government name for that video game is Castle of Illusion starring Mickey Mouse? Disney just can't keep their grubby hands off of owning everything, can they? Jeez. That's crazy to me. That is the full title, yeah. Well, you can't confuse it with the other Castle of Illusion. Okay. I'm thinking of Forest of Illusions from Mario World, but that's not it. Castle of Illusions feels like it should be a Mario boss level or something. Man, you love Pokemon. I see Gale of Darkness for the Gale of Darkness. Well, is that gonna be next, guys? Let's just think about this. Are we really about to go straight from Pokemon Colosseum into Pokemon XD? Is that really what we're about to do? Or do we go back to the Game Boy Advance for a little bit, and then we go to the GameCube once again? You know? I don't know. I don't know. Let's not assume anything here. Okay, Donkin likes going to the Game Boy. Byron likes going to the Game Boy. I like going to the Game Boy. I don't know if I want to do this kind of game back to back. I feel like I'm gonna hate XD more if I've just played Colosseum. Is that fair to XD? Absolutely not. But also, if you think about it, I'm pretty sure I think the Gen 3 release cycle was Ruby Sapphire, then Colosseum, then Fire Red Leaf Green, then XD, then Emerald. Right? So, obviously we did Emerald first, but Emerald is just an upgrade of Ruby Sapphire. So let's say, like, the majority of that game came out first for Gen 3. You know what I mean? Hoenn came out first. This is just the better version of Hoenn. So it kind of follows release order is what I'm trying to say. Matt understands what I'm getting at here. Yay. Oh, we gotta nickname these guys. Oh, didn't Diamond get nicknaming rights on both of these? Hold on. I'll put the name down. I think I put the name down. Hold on. I'm pulling up my handy dandy list of encounters here. Man, oh, now you got me pissed off that Bramble isn't a fairy. God, it would be so good in this game if it was a fairy type. Okay. Yes, Diamond did get the right to nickname this thing. Diamond, are you there? I don't remember what you wanted to nickname it. I know Gligar was Scorpina. So I'm going to say no for now. We can name Raider it here in a bit. But we're going to go ahead and purify Gligar as well. Top 40 in OU, bro? Of Gen 3, right? Hold up. Orf is on the PR, bro? Orf is PR'd? Let's go. Screech. Screech. Well, that's definitely going to be more useful than Poison Sting, so at least I'll get rid of that. Let's go, JD. Jeez. 1700, huh? I imagine like 1800 is like a crazy score, and 1700 is like really good. Do I understand the ELO correctly? Scorpina. Courtesy of Diamond. Diamond, if you're there, can you remind me of what you wanted to name the Gramble? One person has over 1900. That's like the MK Leo of Advanced OU. Is that what I'm looking at here? 1900? Because that'd be crazy. Donkin's in the Gen 3 draft league? Wait, Donkin, are you in the same draft league as Orf? Because Orf was just talking about being in a Gen 3 draft. Fiverr in the 1800s? Okay, yeah. So 1700 is very, very good. You guys are both in the draft? Wait. Are you guys supposed to fight on this round? Hold on, we got some... Do I need to turn this stream into a Gen 3 Advanced OU? Am I just an Advanced OU streamer? Is that the future of my streaming career here? Because that sounds fun. More fun than grinding the same trainers in Colosseum over and over. Jeez. Wait, how many people entered the draft? Are we looking at like 200 draft entries? 45. Oh. Then how are there 32 pools? What? Unless I misunderstand that, which I probably do. Oh, okay, over 200. Oh, Orf is in pool 45. Yeah, I gotcha. Yeah. So I imagine, what, 256 entrants? Just because that's a nice round number for elimination and entries and all that? 256 would be good. Well, they probably didn't cut it off, right? They just were like, everybody sign up. We'll make room. Don't worry. We'll make room, guys. Don't worry. All right, let me figure out, where was I supposed to EV train in this game? Wow, okay, this thing is getting all screwy. Oh, never mind, it's okay. Yeah, this dude's team is busted. Wait, so there were 200 entrants and you somehow got both Snorlax and Skarm? Like, that's crazy. Or was it different drafts per pool, I guess? Like, each pool had its own draft? That would make a lot more sense, actually. Yeah, there's not enough Pokemon. Okay, yeah, duh. There's not enough Pokemon to go around for 200 people. Okay, okay. I'm putting it all together, guys. You know, I'm using my logic here. That's cool, man. Damn, that sounds like so much fun. Honestly, I almost wanted to... This sounds so fun. I would almost just enter not being good at the meta and just raw dog it with Pokemon knowledge and see what I could do, you know? That would be fun. There's 8 draft pools. Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah. That's a cool setup there. For sure. That is a cool setup. Hunter Doken. If I could get to Hunter Doken, he's got good... Oh, he's got really good... He's got really good EVs. Your pool took Snorlax, pick 1. That's crazy. Snorlax first is a crazy pick. I don't know. I mean... I don't know. Wouldn't you want to pick like Jirachi or Tyranitar or Celebi first? You know, something that... Oh, you took Lax first. Was that the play? Is Lax the play first? Can you explain to me why Lax is the way to go? I guess because it's flexible, right? You could have it special wall, and special walls are pretty rare, okay. But also, he's a strong attacker, okay. It's flexible. And if for your first pick you want something flexible, I assume, right? Yeah, that provides the most valuable value, for sure. Most first picks are Lax. Okay, okay. I mean, I could put it together. I'm piecing it together. Are we gonna go into Pyrite Building to do our grinding here? Paid actors. Yeah, how do they let Skarmory fall to pick 17? That is crazy. Who did you bribe, Orf? Be honest, okay? I'm not gonna make fun of you, okay? I'm not gonna make fun of you for bribing anybody. But I am disappointed that they'd let you get away with something like that. I can't get into Pyrite Building. I mean, that's all the way out. That's annoying. And then I got a bunch of crappy EVs in the way. So many crappy EVs. Shenanigans are afoot. Yeah, how do you get Lax and Skarm in the same... I don't know. Okay, okay. Just for giggles, what was pick number 16? Okay, I'm asking what's... The pick right before you took Skarmory was what? They passed up the Skarm for... And I swear to God, if you say Blaziken, bro, they're throwing. You're in a baby mode pool. If they said something like Blaziken, okay? The guy picking around you was just kind of picking stuff. Oh no. Well, look, hey, JD going slow, bro. First pick, slow. First round draft pick, slow, bro. Yo, you're saying he picked Jamarcus Russell? Okay, Aerodactyl's kind of good. I wouldn't begrudge them for picking Aerodactyl, but Slowbro though. And also, if you're picking Slowbro, you might as well go balls deep on just like slow, shitty, tanky teams, right? And take the Skarm to pair with Slowbro. I don't know. I mean, I guess that is Electric Week, but so is Aerodactyl. Yeah, I don't understand this. I don't understand this. I refuse to understand this. That's crazy. Oh, hey, I have a use for that pink bow now. Just realized I had that. You have a normal type with a normal move. Whoa, finally. So that's crazy. Got that going for me. fight that. Oh, I can feint attack that too. Some guy picked me second pick. Steelix? Wait, some guy picked Steelix before Skarmory? That was me actually, bro. I'm the ops. I'm the ops, and I was throwing for Orf here. Sorry, dude. Steelix is... I love Steelix. What can I say? I'm building a sand team, okay? Steelix over Skarmory, man. Well, oh, maybe they went Gyarados Steelix. That's an insanely good core, right? Garasteel? Steelados? Is there a cool name for that core yet? Tell me there's a cool name for that core. Steelados. Some guy got T-Tar and Celebi in the same pool? Well, gee fucking geez. What? Those are both like top 3 Pokemon. And the same guy got both. Oh, come on, man. What's your team, Donkin? Give us the full list, bro, because we were praising Orf's amazing draft skills. This guy over here drafting like he's the Philadelphia fucking Eagles. Orf just pulled the 1974 Pittsburgh Steelers draft class, okay? Dude has 5 Hall of Famers in that class. One of them wasn't even drafted, by the way. Went undrafted, still went to the Hall of Fame. Okay? Orf over here sending an entire squad to the Hoff. Alright? Meanwhile... Meanwhile, we have Slowbro and... What was the other one? Aerodactyl? Alright. One guy got Zapdos, T-Tar, Skarm, Chansey, and Flygon. He just picked his OU team. What? Raikou, Claydol, Vaporeon, Heracross, Umbreon, Moltres, Roselia, Metang. Moltres that late is crazy. That's a nice pickup. Roselia, Metang. Metang is like a, yeah. It's hard to find value in the late rounds. Hey, Orf got Soul Rock on his last pick. That's about as good as you can hope in the last round, I would say. That's a decent squad, Donkin. What's your type coverage like, though? I'm trying to put that together. Okay, you got a ground immune for Raikou with Claydol. That's good. Vaporeon, you got Claydol to cover the electric weakness. Grass types, you've got Moltres and Heracross. That's pretty good. Umbreon. Dang, I kind of like your. That's like a weird wonky like BL team almost. Yeah, that's almost exclusively BL mons. So maybe you reached a little bit on like the Claydol, but I think the type synergy that it gives you is pretty nice. I think that's a decent team. I'll say that's a decent team. Heracross been taking Soul so far? Ooh. How early did Heracross go in your pool, Orf? Because Heracross in round 4 feels like way too late. Hera in round 4? I mean... I don't know, dude. Only one team is going to have Tyranitar. So what are the rest of the teams going to do about Endure Reversal Hera? Salic Heracross, you know? I'm just saying. You can get real cheesy with this shit when not every opponent has the counter, you know? Hera went round 6. Damn. Wasn't a good fit for your team. Yeah, you got Skarm and Snorlax. Probably want like speed, right? I mean, you could have gone bulky offense, I guess. But yeah. I don't know, with Skarm, you can switch into a lot of Heracross's counters. Except for the fire types, obviously. Maybe some psychic types with coverage. Yeah. I guess Skarm doesn't really cover Hera that well, does it? Your team isn't great. Oh, sure, Mence, yeah. Heracross hates Mence. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Do you have a bulky water? What was your team again? Surely you have some kind of bulky water, right? A guy in your pool got Mence and Swampert? That's crazy. Oh, Ludico? Oh. Yeah, that's not the... yeah, he's not really a bulky water. Yeah. Because he's not bulky, considering, you know, flying coverage, aerial aces, physical attackers. Yeah, Ludicolo is just not switching in on physical attackers, really. Yeah. That's okay. You're not set up to win that way. You're trying to sweep people or stall specific. Yeah. Mence. Yeah, Mence is kind of scary for that team, right? Snorlax. Skarm doesn't like the mixed coverage. Is Menk... Okay, yeah, that's what the Solrock... I told you that Solrock... I knew something about that Solrock. I saw it in the list. I was like, wow, that is a great final pick. I couldn't put my finger on it. That's what it is, yeah. Okay. Huh. And, you know what's great? Solrock does get Sunny Beam. So here's the play. You switch that Solrock in on the Mence. Okay, he's like, ah, shit, I don't want to Earthquake. I can't Earthquake you. I don't want to Aerial Ace you. I'm just going to switch out to my Swampert Sunny Day. You done played yourself, son. You want to take this Solar Beam? Or do you want to take these nuts? Okay? Alright, don't follow my advice. Don't do that, because Solrock is not a good special attacker. I know from looking it up for my Nuzlocke. If you really wanted to do that play, I think you would have picked Lunatone, and Solrock is just better, so, yeah. But, I mean, it does get Solar Beam. I'm just saying. Hey, just do the calcs. Run the calcs. How much of a special attack investment does Solrock need to one-hit KO a bulky Swampert with Solar Beam? I'm just asking the question. I'm not saying you should do this. You know? Well, the problem is if you go full special on Solrock... Okay, well, if you're already going to learn Psychic, the only physical moves it really gets are Quake Slide. Which is fine, obviously. But it doesn't get stab on the Quake, it gets stab on the Rock Slide, which is obviously way worse. I don't know, man. If you're already running Psychic, what if you just go full special attack? That'd be interesting. It's too bad he doesn't get Recover in this gen. Does he ever get Recover, Solrock? Surely at some point they gave him Recover, right? They gave him Heal Block. That's hilarious. They gave him Flare Blitz? Solrock can Flare Blitz? That's insane. Okay. Oh, he can Explode. Yeah, you should probably... Honestly, okay, you could just ignore what I'm saying and just run Explosion on it. I think most sets are recommended to run Explosion anyway, right? And if you think Swampert switching in, just blow up on it. That's a good trade. That's a really good trade. For certain teams, Solrock becomes kind of like a perplexing coverage issue because the counters to it don't want to get exploded upon, right? So I could see Solrock definitely making some moves. Or think about this, it does learn Calm Mind, okay? I'm not saying we're getting off of the special attacker entirely. You know? I'm just throwing that out that it is a calm person. It has a calm personality, so much so that it can calm mind it. And then, yes, it has access to Baton Pass, I believe. How does that get Baton Pass in Gen 3? It can't Egg Move. Oh, it's XD, isn't it? Yeah, it's XD. Oh shit, what if I get a Soul Rock in XD, guys? What if I start baton passing with Soul Rock, huh? You can also baton pass Cosmic Power. I don't know why you do that. You know, never mind. So true. Look, I'm just stating facts here, you know. Don't take any of this advice as advice. It's not advice. It's just, we're just stating facts that are true. It can baton pass Cosmic Power. You're using Acid Armor baton pass? Wait, hold on. Cosmic Power baton pass into Snorlax is factually a thing you could do. If you think about it, right? That's true. Oh man, the team building from this is so fun. This gives me like Nuzlocke vibes. As far as like, you gotta just mush shit together and make it work somehow. That's what I love about Nuzlocking. And damn it, dude. Oh, dude, a draft. Yeah, that shit wasn't around back in my day. I'll tell you that. Okay, in 2006. You know, there was the NFL draft on ESPN. That's all I knew about drafting. And the military draft. Metagross matchup? No, definitely not. Don't do that. No, he's just going to meteor mash the shit out of you. I mean, you could... Hear me out. You could switch in Soul Rock on whatever. Cosmic Power. And then on the switch in, if Soul Rock is faster, question mark, you could baton pass Cosmic Power to your Skarmory. And now Skarmory is not doing anything to Metagross. I mean, what are you doing? Just spiking up? You're already not taking much damage from Metagross, I imagine. I think Soul Rock can be faster than Metagross. Is Metagross 80 base speed or 70? It's gotta be 70, right? There's no way they let Metagross be 80 base speed. So your Soul Rock, you'd have to invest probably a lot of speed EVs. Never mind, this is not a good idea. Never mind. Yeah, you probably gotta go Hidden Power Ground. Yeah. Is that gonna be its only attacking move? You go HP Ground, Whirlwind, Spikes, and what, Rest? Maybe Toxic? Or maybe for funsies, you go Curse Skarm. Oh, wait a second. You go Curse Skarmory. Curse up on that Metagross. HP Ground everything unless he has a single flying type. Then you're not having a good time, bro. Right? Meta Knight. That might as well be the name of the team, right? Meta Knight. Meta plus D Knight. Yeah, well, yeah, because you don't have a great bulky water. Yeah, without a true bulky water, I don't know what you do about that. Assuming the Dragonite has any kind of assuming the Dragonite has any special move at all, it kind of breaks your Skarmory and Snorlax core. Yeah, D-Knight could do basically anything. Not great, but he patches it up the holes, you know? Yeah, totally. Yeah, that's tricky, dude. With no bulky water, you're gonna maybe have to go with some cheeky, like, sneak an Ice Beam onto something. Maybe you go Ice Beam Snorlax, huh? Although, I can't imagine the special attack EVs are worth it. Because I think you need 243 special to 1-hit KO a Dragonite in Gen 1. Or Gen 3, sorry. Is that the number? 243? Gyarados Ice Beam? Yeah. You could, I mean, you could switch Gyarados into Meta Knight, but what if it has Thunder Punch? That's the thing, yeah, like, no matter what your answer is to it, they could have the coverage to murder you anyway. So that's a tricky place, yeah. And then you're taking special attack EV, or EVs away from Gyarados just for the Ice Beam. Meta learn Sludge Bomb, yeah. And if I were that guy with the Metagross, I would definitely teach it Sludge Bomb. Seeing like, oh, that's your only water type? Yeah. I think Soul Rock is the play there. I think Soul Rock is the play for the Meta Knight, Dragonite. I think you have to bring Soul Rock. Quake Slide is super effective against both. They don't have Intimidate. You know, Soul Rock has 95 base attack. That's not bad. He'll hit them pretty hard if you invest in the attack. But you also want to be able to switch in, so that's, you know, that's why Soul Rock's not an OU, Mon. It's like, it's really not that bulky. That HP stat is a bummer, but I think you got to go Soul Rock. Haunter doesn't have a bad matchup, bro. What are you talking about? Donka, did you just pick Haunter in the draft because that's your bro? Because I definitely would have picked Blastoise in the draft. Or if you picked Ludicolo while Blastoise was sitting on the draft board, dude, I don't know, man. Oh, he means you're... Oh. Haunter. Special Sweeper Haunter? The Meta Knight dude has Blastoise. Oh no, the one true counter to it. I picked up before. Okay, I gotta come clear. I gotta come clean, you guys. Meta Knight Dragonite guy is me. I'm actually scouting you guys for knowledge. He took Blastoise on pick 4 when like he could have had Gyarados or, you know, Heracross. He took Blastoise over Heracross. Okay, I understand probably Bulky Waters. There was a run on Bulky Waters. I get that. There was a run on Bulky Waters, and, you know, everyone was drafting for need instead of value. I get it. But that's crazy. You could have had Heracross. Well, I mean, okay. You got Dragonite, and it's a spinner. Yeah, okay. What am I saying? Of course that was a good pick. Come on now. Blastoise? I mean, he fills so many holes. Whatever hole I have, Blastoise will fill it. I mean, come on. The guy, he knows what he's doing. Hey, the audio hasn't fucked up at all on stream today, has it? You guys would have said something by now, right? Hopefully I didn't just jinx it, but yeah, it seems like it's been working. Man, this is a lot of leveling that I have to catch up on, isn't it? You're not respecting the marsh stuff? What do you mean? HP Ice Jolteon for sure. Yeah, you're gonna bring HP Grass for Marshtomp? Nah, dog. Oh, right, you have Jolteon. Okay, you can outspeed and HP Ice the Salamence. For sure. Yeah. Haunter. What's Haunter's base stats? Is it like 115 special attack, 110 speed or something? That's not bad. You could probably switch in on a lot of stuff. What if you sweep with a Haunter, bro? Is that what we're figuring out? Okay, 115.95. Haunter... It doesn't learn it in Gen 2. I think they let him learn it in Gen 3. They realized that was stupid. Hold on. Oh, he can't Ice Punch in Gen 3 either? Oh, you gotta go Hidden Power Ice. Which, is fine. It's not that big a deal, but what? Haunter is literally a ghost with 2 giant fists, and he can't Ice Punch? What about Gen 4? Surely by Gen 4, they realized the error of their ways. Yes. They made Ice Punch an egg move for Haunter in Gen 4 when they did the physical special split, and now you would never Ice Punch with a Haunter. But they made it an egg move at that point. Same with the other punches. My god, bro. These devs are trolling. Yeah, Gengar can Ice Punch for sure. Haunter cannot. I knew he can't in Gen 2. I thought they would have understood that that was stupid and fixed that in Gen 3. They waited until physical Haunter became a thing. That's crazy. I can't abide by that. Don't respect it. What a dumb idea. You can't Will-O-Wisp either in Gen 3, right? Haunter? Oh, you do get Will-O-Wisp. Oh. Maybe you go Will-O-Wisp Haunter, huh? Maybe you go some weird, wonky, like, you know, Annoyer Haunter moveset. Dude, Will-O-Wisp burn? And you go plus speed. Hopefully their Salamence isn't plus speed. Then you burn the Salamence. And then you live, and then you Destiny Bond it. Eh? Right? Tell me if I'm overcooking this. I am. You can say I'm overcooking this. Let's see. D-Knight needs EQ for Joel, T-Bolt for Gara, HP Fly for Ludi, then Surf or Heal Bell. Which means, yeah, Haunter. Well, Haunter's gonna take a lot from HP flying. T-Bolt also lets it kill your Skarm, probably.
Right, that's sir!
Hey, Elmeister! Thank you for writing that, sir. Are the alerts loud enough, guys? I could try and pump them up if they're not loud enough. Please, let me know if they're not loud enough. I'm just saying, you know, Parasol. Wait. Oh, hold on. What if we get real bullshit with it? Or if, okay, just hear me out, just for a sec. This is not gonna work, and you shouldn't do this. But what if you baton pass? You lead with Jolteon, okay? I think Jolteon. I love leading with Jolteon. You can dry pass out and scout, almost like a, you know, a 0 damage Volt Switch, right? Whatever, right? Back in my day, Jolteon was my lead. I love that guy. You lead with Jolteon. Depending on the lead, maybe you sneak a little agility in, maybe you sneak a little substitute in, okay? And then you baton pass out to Solrock. You pump a little cosmic power in there. You just get a little bit. You start praying to the moon and the sun, and then you go ahead and baton pass all of that shit. You go ahead and pass it on over to that Haunter that we were just talking about. But that Haunter, he's got ulterior motives. You see, what he's actually trying to do is perish trap these motherfuckers. You know, you got. Let's say you got 2 cosmic powers. You got to substitute up. You go ahead and trap whatever the hell you want. You know, and then you go ahead and perish trap that shit, and then they break your sub in one hit, and you have to switch out and, you know, ruin all of the setup that you just did. What about that? Is there any bans on like multiple baton passers or anything like that? What is the ruling on baton pass? Because I hate when they do complex baton pass bans. I think that's the lamest shit, but I understand. I get why that happens. Not that I'm a fan of the complex bans, but sure. Only one Mon can both stat boost and BP. Okay, so whatever I just fucking said is not even allowed. Gotcha. Very cool. Wait, you can sub pass with Jolteon, and then you can Calm Mind or Cosmic Power, your preference. I'll let you decide. I really said, I'll let you decide. And then you can pass whatever you want to your Haunter here. I'm cooking, dude. Oh, it smells burnt in here, but I like what I got on the stove right now, dude. I'm telling you. Don't sleep on this. Oh shit! What the hell just hit me? Oh, bro. Oh fuck! I endeavored his ass. And he didn't die. Okay, what do we do about this? Hold on, we really gotta. Oh, I gotta think about this. Okay. Let's figure out who the Noctowl is flying into. Who does he do more damage to? It has to be the Gramble. So Noctowl is flying into the Gramble. So, and I don't have Protect on it yet. Damn, I really should have taught these guys Protect, huh? Okay. We go Plusle. Switch it to the Fly. Oh god. And then the Tailo is not going to Endeavor. He's probably just going to try and KO Gligar. Let's see the KO into Gligar. Okay. I think, oh man. If I understand this game as well as I think I do, I think I'm going to be okay. But let me... let me check. Let me check. Where is this Tailo and what are its moves? Oh god. Okay, it's this trainer. Is that the correct level? 40 and 41? Yeah. Okay, so this guy knows Endeavor and Fly. Oh, okay. So the only attack move it has is Fly. We're fine. We're fine. I'm switching Plusle in on this. And then No, I'm switching... Yeah, I was checking to see if the Tailo had Quick Attack. It looks like it does not. So we're going to switch Plusle in on Noctowl's Fly, which hits this turn. And then... I'm going to switch Typhlosion into the Gligar slot. Okay, please God let this work. Please God tell me that I understood and set this up correctly. Oh my gosh. Freaking Endeavor, dude. Okay, yeah, he's flying because he saw a KO. Noctowl had already decided to attack Bramble. Yep. Alright, sweet. Okay, can Thunder miss? Thunder misses on flying types. Like people that are flying, right? I know it can hit them, but it's not 100% accurate, correct? Hey, Austin! Oh, big boy! How you doing? It's been a minute. I miss you, my guy. Have you been to Cane's? Oh, I just had it today. I've had it 4 times in the last 2 weeks. At least. I'm honestly disappointed that I haven't had it more than that. Yeah, it can hit, but it's not 100%. You're in Derby now? No. Oh, speaking of Derby, okay. I've been thinking about going down to Derby for reasons that involve a little place called, what is it called? It's, Waffle Bus. Yes! How did you know I was thinking of Waffle Bus? Yes, Waffle Bus. Have you been to Waffle Bus? I read into this shit. I was like, I'm glad it's in Derby because I will get a heart attack if it's not in Derby, you know? You love it? Please tell me more. Tell me all you can about Waffle Bus. Because that looks like the most degenerate restaurant I've ever heard of in my life. Like, yo, that has to be the only thing you eat all day is this fucking Waffle Bus. Yeah, chicken and waffles. They make waffle sandwiches too. It's like, it's a lot. And it was just as good as in South Carolina. Wow. Yeah. I understand what you're saying with that. Whew. Apparently they're from Texas. Okay, the really crazy thing that makes no sense to me is this Waffle Bus thing is like a young franchised, you know, restaurant. And the first restaurant they open outside of the state of Texas is in Derby fucking Kansas. I don't know who the city of Derby had to bribe or do favors for, but that is crazy. Would I travel to every state to eat every restaurant? Don't tempt me. Okay? Because I have thought about something similar. I'm gonna fight this trainer and then get the hell out. Back in the day when I was still playing Smash Bros actively, I had this idea to enter a tournament in all 50 states, a Smash Bros tournament, and like do a whole like road tripping YouTube thing with that. And I obviously did not have the willpower to actually go through with something like that, but that would have been cool. That would have been cool. The US sounds like a country that would do caravans just for the... What are you trying to tell me, Jay Duncan, huh? What are you saying about Americans that we would... Of course, I mean, it's how we bond is through eating incredibly unhealthy fast food. What do you... You gotta go Waffle Bus with a completely empty tummy, yeah, and brain off, and just let your inner peace work. Dude, they have cereal milkshakes. That's what I understood, correct? They have cereal milkshakes. They have milkshakes and they put fucking Fruity Pebbles and shit on there, right? That's crazy. I can't. It's dangerous, is what they're doing. Man, I really should have gone Friday when I was... Well, they probably weren't open 4th of July. Really should go on a day that I don't have to work. You can't be productive on a day that you eat Waffle Bus, okay? Waffle Bus sounds like some kind of like adult waffle... Listen, if someone tells you that they just got waffle bust, you're assuming that something incredibly illegal just went down. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, man, I just got waffle bust. I'm like, bro, you and who else? A whole bus, bro? What? The first 2 months you could not eat there. There's lines blocking Rock Road sometimes. Cane's is kind of like that. I don't know if you've been around there, but, yeah. I think this is Protect. I'm the most US person you've ever seen. What do you mean by that? I mean, I was born here. Yeah. So, I'm glad that you acknowledge that I belong here, because apparently that's controversial nowadays. You know, fucking got a 35 on my English ACT, and people are trying to say that, yeah, this is not country for people that look like you or come from your country. I'm like, okay, motherfucker. Can you spell audaciously? Because I can. What about you? That might not be a good thing. That I'm the most US person. You know what? I gotta take it. I gotta take the wins where I can, you know? There you go. Donkin can spell it. Good job. And that wasn't even... You didn't even chat GPT that, did you? Better not. Do we ever get rid of... Do we ever keep Sand Attack? Do we get rid of Feint Attack? Yeah. Yeah. You do use Audacity? Well, that's just the audio editing software. A Mexican is the most American person, and I'm here for it. Hell yeah, bro! Hey, you know the country's name, the full government name for that country below us is the United States of Mexico. So America is not in that name whatsoever, is it? Yeah, never mind. I was about to make a point and it did not happen. But my point is that we're all in the Americas together, okay? So what is American really, you know? Yeah, exactly. Yes, we're all Americans. We all exist within America. Now I'm getting jumped every time I walk past. See, they were ignoring me for weeks, and now they're back to beating my ass every time. Okay. Great. I don't know, man. Is it American to love chicken fingers? I think it is. This is the first time you've ever seen actual Colosseum gameplay? Oh my god, Austin, are you in for a fucking treat? You have no idea the wormhole that you've just opened up. So here's the thing. This game has the best music of any Pokemon game. I'll put that on my tombstone. Colosseum has the best OST. You know, and I have fond memories of the game. Here's the thing: it's not much of an RPG, as in, it's not much of an adventure per se. It's more so like a collection of events that often do not connect whatsoever. You better have a guide, or you better have some extrasensory knowledge of what to do at each point, because the game does not walk you through it very well. He's getting ads, guys. Don't worry, he'll be back. I can really figure out exactly how I want to explain this game to Aurochs here. It's like the... Yeah, I know exactly what I'm going to say. Alright. Here we go. I'll just wait for him to come back. You like to believe that in universe, Wes is a very detective-minded guy? Yeah, he has to be to figure out how to take this shit down, because this game is so disorganized. That's really what it is. It's like disorganized. It just feels like a collection of set pieces, and they were like, we gotta string them together somehow. You know, that's what it is. And then every now Mr. Doom says, hell, oh, that's a shadow Pokemon. Hey, RX. Okay, so here's the problem with Colosseum. Basically, it's like a college student's first attempt at making a video game or a Pokemon game, where like they nailed all of the aesthetic stuff and the stuff that doesn't really matter that much. The music, the environments are pretty decent, I would say. I mean, what else? The character designs are nice, you know? But, like, it's like they failed to plan what the game was going to be like beforehand. So they just had to, like, randomly attach, like, these different, like, towns and set pieces together to make a story. Like, it's not really a cohesive story. But it looks really good, and it helps that I am streaming this with a Retro Tink, which has a really cool scan line filter. Like I've added scan lines in post processing or whatever, and I think this game looks amazing. Yes, and I was super into the game. Yes, I spent a whole spring break. I dedicated an entire spring break to this game, so I have fond memories of it. But you know, it's there's some problems with it. There's some, like, it feels like there's like very basic problems with it. Of, like, they don't do story progression well at all. They failed. They failed to make a cohesive game. And then the level curve is all over the place. And there's a lot of things that just literally don't make sense. Okay, there's one instance where I beat one of the bosses. You can consider it being like there's 4 main bosses throughout the story, okay? They're supposed to be like the 4 like heads of the evil corporation that you're fighting against. They're the ones involved in the distribution of shadow Pokemon and all that, okay? So you fight these 4 bosses. The third one, you fight her in like an underground city, which is a pretty cool idea. It's like a scummy, like, underground. It's like it's Arcane. It's like Vaughn. What's the name of the Undercity? You know what I'm talking about, in Arcane. And so she's like kind of running the show down there, and she shows up, Zon, thank you. And she shows up on TV down there, and she, like, you know, is kind of like their idol and all that. You beat her. To get out from this Undercity, from Zon, let's just call it Zon. To get out, there's like a subway. There's an underground subway. And the subway takes you directly to the Shadow Pokemon Research Lab, where they're creating the Shadow Pokemon. So the sequence around this fucking subway is you battle your way down this flight of stairs, defended by, her name is Venus, okay? She's like the idol down there. Defended by Venus's bodyguards, okay? So you beat all the bodyguards on the way down the stairs. You get down to the stairs to the subway. Venus is like, oh no, you're chasing me. She runs into the subway train. You go in the subway train to track her down or chase her or whatever. She's not in the subway. You get out the other side, and she does like a loop inside the subway, and while you go in, apparently, while you go in the subway, she goes out the subway, and then she's like, aha, I tricked you, and runs away with the key. She's like, oh, you can't start the subway without this subway key. And so she runs away with the subway key, and I'm like, oh, now I gotta chase her more because she has the key to the subway. As soon as you leave that room and go into the next one that you were just in with all the stairs, she drops the subway key. And you just pick up the subway key that she just had a whole dialogue about tricking you of like, how you can't start this without the key. And now I'm leaving. And then she, like, literally 5 feet away from the door that she runs into, drops the key. And then you pick up the key and go to the Shadow Pokemon Lab and take out the guy the scientist behind all this shit. So, anyway, I did not get any of that right, probably, according to JD. But the point is, she drops the fucking thing that she just told you she kept away from you. So what was the point of her taking it in the first place? Nobody knows, okay? Nobody knows. We're still trying to figure out who did it. It's crazy. There's other points where, like, you have to talk to a specific NPC, and the game does not communicate, you know, who you're supposed to go to, where you're supposed to go. There's one point where, in order to advance the story, you have to go to the world map and go to this new area that has not been identified or explained to you at all. And there's nothing even there yet. It's closed off. It's basically the fucking... It's the laboratory that I just described from later in the game. But when you first show up in the world map, it's locked and you can't do anything. But you have to go there to activate an email from a friendly NPC. And only when you get that email can you continue the story and talk to the right people. And the game does not tell you to go to this world map location, which I think it's listed as like mystery. No, it's not even the lab. Sorry, it's the construction lot. You have no. It's not the construction lot. It is the fucking lab. Okay, but it's not. You don't know that it's the lab. You don't know that it's the lab. It's... Look, guys, I'm trying to love this game. I'm trying to love this game, but there are a lot of things that do not make any lick of sense. It's like pulling teeth. It's like the game forgot how to game and how to, like, give you what you need. And they were like, hey, here's all these Pokemon battles. And I'm like, yes, I love that. How do I get to these Pokemon battles? And they're like, I don't know. They're all just hanging out, man. Like, you just go talk to them and go find them, bro. This was a new dev team, yes. Apparently, the developers had never played a Pokemon game. It's not Game Freak that did this game. Yeah, if Mr. Doom had more dialogue, yeah. If she just said, oh, there's a weird building in the desert, we should look at it. Then it would have been like, okay, let's go look at that weird building in the desert. She does not say that there's a weird building in the desert. She says nothing of the sort. No one does in this game. Dude, I'm walking around trying my best to find the right trigger. It's like this game is a hide and seek between you and the triggers for the stories. When am I nicknaming the Gramble? Whenever you want, Diamond. It's your call. I was going to ask you, what do you want to nickname the Gramble? Mr. Doom was so irrelevant that, yeah, it's not even an AI. It's a Saiyan scanner, Frieza scanner. Frieza Force does that. It's a scouter, a DBZ scouter. That's what it is. Mr. Doom becomes a DBZ scouter by the next game. It's very sad. You said the name twice? My bad. Duchess. That is a good name for a Gramble. Okay. I did not catch it. My bad. My bad. I'm just vibing and ranting about getting waffle bust and how good this game is. I think I still like this game, actually. I do think I do. I do think I do, but damn it, is it like... There's like really good highs and really low lows. I was lost in an advanced draft. Yeah. We were also vibing about advanced draft and how cool that would be to do. That's true. We gotta fight that. We gotta slash that. Man, I need to put a Macho Brace on these guys. Get more EVs in. Yeah, my invitational draft. I invited everyone. You're welcome. Name her Butchwife, Holmes. Butchwife is not a bad nickname for a Gramble either. But we're gonna go with Duchess. She's a modest little thing. Alright, let's go nickname it before we forget again. Hey, no special attack buff at all. That's exactly what we want to see. Honk honk. Sorry, Vant. Sorry, Vant. Get fucked. Somebody's getting. Somebody's getting. I'm gonna ask again since it's been a minute. Is anybody in the chat actively playing Animal Crossing right now? Please. I would love to have more friends to play Animal Crossing. Should go back and fight Ryder Willie. Can we? Can we? You're playing Poke Rogue right now? You're still playing Poke Rogue, huh?
Somebody's getting fucked. Get fucked. Somebody's getting fucked. Get fucked. Somebody's getting fucked. Somebody's getting
You're gonna fuck this whole game. Get fucked for just... It's like, yeah, you're gonna have to fight these guys 100 times in a row. Yeah, you haven't stopped, right? It looks good, dude. See, that's why I can't play it. I'm afraid it's gonna ruin the actual Pokemon games for me. I can't do that to myself. Not before I beat them. I can't. That's why I don't play the mods yet. Alright. Duchess. Ooh, we were massaging Duchess? Your Mega Swampert has 5,000 attack stat, bro. What is the stat cap then? Is it 4 digits? 9999? That's nutty. I hope you never fight a grass type. There's no cap? There has to be a cap. You can't just go infinitely up. Like, there has to be a limit. Oh, Yellow is back here. Hi, Yellow. Are you finding a spot to lay down, buddy? Do you want me to move the backpack for you? No, he gave up. Sorry, dude. You need the rush of a real op. That's fair. Yeah, you're all about getting the ops. I understand. No cap in endless mode? No, I mean a cap on your stats, you know? Like, sure, I guess it's capped more so by the way the game works than having to have a numerical limitation. I get that, I guess. But, I mean, it can't go up infinitely. Swampert is level 880? I mean, does it go into the 5 digits of levels? How high are we talking? Alright, let me get... Yeah, it goes... Yeah, level 880. That is something. Ooh, Silk Scarf. I'm gonna go... Alright, I'm gonna give you the Silk Scarf. I'm gonna give you the Macho Brace. And also, honestly... Probably shouldn't have been grinding the Gramble anyway. Story mode caps at 200? Okay. How long has this endless run been going for you then? Fucking... Why are they jumping me now? They used to let me walk in peace, you know? No longer. No longer. Fucking Endeavor Talo, dude. Okay, only attack with Talo when you know it's a one-hit KO. Strength, Silk Scarf Strength from Gramble should one-hit KO. So I'm gonna do that. Then I'm gonna slash the Noctowl. Endeavored. Somehow I am not either, Jade. Thank you for saying that, dude. Look, this game gets repetitive, but somehow they defied the odds and actually made music that no matter how many times I have to refight the same trainers, I can't get mad at it. It slaps every time. It doesn't miss. The music in this game does not miss. Not for a second. It is kind of a bad game. It's a poorly designed video game. There's no doubt about that in my mind now. It is a very, very poorly designed video game. Like, to the point where it's like they didn't have a plan ahead of time, and it is just not a cohesive experience at all, in any regard whatsoever. That being said, this music fucking slaps, dude. I just can't be mad at it. It's hard for me to be mad at this game, even for all the bullshit. I don't know. I don't know how they did it, but they did it. I think this Noctowl's kind of fast, right? I'm gonna go ahead and Aurora Beam, thinking that it's faster than me. Damn it, Octillery, your stats are too good. I should have known. Yeah, it absolutely passes the vibe check. And yeah, the game looks amazing for a Gen 3 game. I know people like to shit on it because look at Gligar, okay? Look at Noctowl. Yes, I get that they're using the N64 models. I could not give less of a shit that these are technically N64. It looks great, and the most important thing of all is that the models animate really, really well. Look at Noctowl dying there. That is more realistic than anything I've seen in a Pokemon game since the 3DS. Okay? That is more animated, and that is more indicative of like a real battle than anything post Pokemon Battle Revolution. Alright? So, and yes, I get that there's a lot of bloat in this game. It takes way too long. And it's super bloated because, one, the animations cannot be turned off. As amazing as the animations are, that should be an option to turn them off, okay? And I also understand that the leveling in this game is the most whack idea of how an RPG should scale up and difficulty and in any game that I've ever played, honestly. And I haven't played that many games. I'll put that out there right now. But of all the Pokemon games, for sure, this is the worst at like preparing you for what's coming up. They should have given you a lucky egg to start the game. And then, at that point, then we'd be talking. Yeah, just give us a lucky egg. The lucky egg exists in the game. You can trade it in. Actually, you can get it in this game. You get it in the post-game. But, you know, point is that, yes, we could do this. Alright. Austin sent me a screenshot here on Discord. Held items. Those are all your held items right now? What? Is that all stacked up on your Mega Swampert right now? Your level 901 Mega Swampert, dude? What am I looking at here? Two shiny charms? Is that 49 Mystic Waters, dude? What is this? A Mega Ring, of course, because of Mega Swampert. I swear, as a Pokemon fan, I'm looking at this screenshot that Aurox just sent me, and I've never been more confused by a Pokemon screenshot in my life. I feel like I feel like I'm a 1600s Victorian child looking at Pokemon for the first time. Like, what is this depicting here? What am I looking at? There's an amulet coin, I think. What is that? Is that the fucking... What is that? The Manaphy egg? What is that? 3 golden nuggets? 5 experience shares? How do you share the same experience 5 times? I don't understand. Huh? Oh, and then we got 4... Am I looking at 4 silk scarves, bro? What is this? Are you holding 2 leftovers, 1 in each hand? What am I doing? What are we doing here? Huh? Dude, I swear I have to zoom in closer and closer, and every time I do, I see something else. You're holding a soft sand and a... Tell me that's not a silver powder? There's no way you're... No, that's a bright powder. Oh, here we go. You sent me another... Lucky Punch? That don't work on Swampert. I say as I look at this modded game that obviously is not true to the original game. That don't work on Swampert, bro. That's for Chansey. And you got 3 Sooth Bells? He really loves you. Okay, you got 1 lefties. You got 5 black belts, bro? Don't they call that something else? Isn't that like 5th degree black? You just need 1 belt to show that you've advanced that far above the black belt. You don't need 5 black belts strapped to your head, 1 on each arm, 1 on your belly, and 1 on your cock, you know what I mean? Like, you don't need 5 black belts for that. You just need 1, like, 5th degree black belt. I think that's how that works. You know? Is that how that works? If you defeat a black belt, they lose the black belt? What is this, Highlander? What are we doing here? Oh man, that's crazy, bro. I could tell, dude, that would be super addicting. I can see why you're super into it. Just like the whole, yeah, you're constantly getting stronger, that thing, yeah. I get it. Constantly getting stronger, constantly, yeah, getting better. No, that's cool, dude. Are you still streaming? Are you still streaming that? I remember watching it for a bit. On that. Keep the Cloyster. Nah, nobody wants to see bullshit-ass Cloyster, okay? Fucking skill link, skill less, cheating-ass Cloyster, fucking banned from Gen 5 OU. What do you have to do to get banned from Gen 5 OU? Come on, man. Cloyster's bitch-ass? Let me see. Let me look at this. Golden Punch grants 50% of direct damage inflicted as money. Oh, so you're grinding off of this. Skill Link, King's Rock, Grip Claw, Quick Claw, Scope Lens. You cheating bastard. You just put all the hacks items on this motherfucker, and every time you fucking use the Skill Link ability, you get 5 chances to activate the King's Rock and the Scope Lens. Straight to jail. In my country, straight to jail. Do not pass go. Do not go to court. Straight to jail. You cannot do that with the Cloyster. You cannot. You cannot do that with the Cloyster. Imagine mouse hold. Dude, Cloyster is tanky as fuck. And it gets Shell Smash. Mouse hold, as much as I love mouse hold, okay? Favorite normal type. Mouse hold don't have shit on Cloyster. I'll say that right now. Damn, that's crazy, bro. Mouse hold has 10 chances to flinch. Yeah, that's true. It does get skill link too, huh? Mouse hold is faster. But what happens when you run into that a single, what is that ability called? Inner Focusmon. If you run into an Inner Focusmon, you're fucked, right? It's not like Mousehold's tanky. I mean, Cloyster's tanky, but only on one side, right? The big boss of the game is Eternatus. It has HP gates. Skill Link is going to take it out. Oh, sure. I don't like HP gates. I'm not a fan of that. It's like, bro, I did this much damage. What do you mean the damage stops here because you said it does? You know? And it's weak to ice. Yeah. Fair point. Mousehold is very funny. I can't help but love it. Dude, they literally introduced a turtle, a normal type turtle, that can turn into all the other types. And yet, I think I prefer Mousehold as a normal type. Not only that, but Mousehold has a special typing called the Stellar type. Stellar type. It's like they designed Terrapagos to be like, this is the legendary for this guy right here. He's gonna love this thing, Terrapagos. And to be fair, I like it. I haven't played the DLC, so I haven't really experienced it. But Mousehold, in a competitive battling sense, in a design sense, no matter how you split it, Mousehold is such a good Pokemon to me. I can't help but love it more than a Terrapagos. I can't help but love it more. And on top of all of that, my favorite Pokemon joke ever is that damn image of the normal ghost type Tandem Mouse evolution. I laugh every time I think about it. Mouse carriage. They're both so sad. And they got the little ghost mouse right there. Whoever came up with that is going to hell, and I'm gonna go with them. It's so fucked up. Oh man, dude. Anyway, yeah. Tandem Mouse, Mousehold. Dude, and then it got what's that other? It's got like Dragon Dance or something. What is it? It's like Dragon Dance but not. Clean Up or something. What does it do? Meowscaholic, the poison variant. Yeah, with all the. Well, you know, I mean, you call the Exterminator Tidy Up. That's the move. You call the Exterminator because you have a house full of Mousehold. You got a household of Mousehold. You can't live amongst all these rats. So, anyway, I'm just saying it's rife with. The Pokemon is just peak. It's just peak, actually. Mousehold is just peak. It's so simple. It's so simple and yet so beautiful. Mouse Borders, yeah. I mean, there's so many different abilities. Yeah, it's fucking Monday! Yeah, so we're switching over to Mondays and Thursdays. I did mention on stream last time. I don't know. You may have already been... I think you may have already headed off this mortal coil for Wednesday. It's Mousehold Monday. Yeah, we're just talking about mouse carriage and Mousehold. Yeah, but the goal is we're going to go Mondays and Thursdays. That is for the foreseeable future. Until I say something else, that's the plan. Tandem Mouse Tuesday. Yeah. Maybe Holmes will stream on Tuesdays. He'll do Tandem Mouse Tuesdays. Oh, boy. It's okay. It's okay, Cameron. You haven't missed any story progression whatsoever today. We've just been hanging out, talking about Gen 3 OU, talking about Waffle Bus. You told me about Waffle Bus, didn't you? Yeah, we were talking about Waffle Bus. Aurox is in the chat, and he's like, bro, if you go to Waffle House, you cannot eat anything else for the rest of that day. And I was like, yeah, you're right, because otherwise you will be in the hospital with a cardiac incident, otherwise, for sure. But damn it, if that shit don't look so good. And I'm like, I'm trying to get Waffle Bust. That sounds like an illegal activity, but I will do it. I'll let myself get Waffle Bust. Oh, sure. Okay, Tidy Up is Dragon Dance, and it also clears rocks and subs and shit. That's so busted. Yeah. It's past midnight. Yeah, it's 11 my time. We're getting there. Okay, somehow the Gramble... I think Gramble has a low experience curve because he's already level 48. Yeah, that's good. Oh, you know, I could do some of these I could do some Colosseum battles too. You get some TMs for these. I probably should do these. If not now, soon. Because I think you get Giga Drain TM off of this. Not that I have a grass type that can use it. Who's gonna Giga Drain on this team? My ass, you know? I don't know. But, yeah. The Colosseum battles were usually your grind strats. Yeah. I do think they're higher level. I do specific trainers because I want their EVs. I want to try and maximize speed or HP or the correct attack stat, usually. So that's why we're beating up Vaunt. Because he has, he's got a Shuppet, which gives an attack EV. Getting attack EVs is kind of hard in this game, actually. I didn't think about it. Actually, you know, let me check on the lab. Can I do rematches in the lab yet? Cypher lab. Only in the post game. Darn. Okay. So what about... Oh shit, I don't have a move that can hit the Shuppet. That's hilarious. What about in the under? Can I rematch the under trainers? I think I did it once. Maybe one of them has like attack EVs for me. The under subway, there's nobody I can rematch there. Sure, that's fair. Bro, I cross-chopped this Giddy and it lived. I get that I probably got tickled twice, but still, dude. What the hell? Oh, there's a Whalmer. Okay, we gotta fight Whalmer guy. Hold on, we gotta fucking fight Whalmer guy. Whoa, except his... Okay, his levels are kind of cooking. What? Oh, I missed cross-chop and I slashed the Skitty. That's what must have happened. Okay, we gotta fight Whalelord guy. Just so we can, in 3D, with the correct size proportions, that we can truly understand Whalelord's girth. I think we need to do that. But I need to make sure that his Pokemon team ain't gonna fuck up my day. Have to make sure of that. Level 51. What's he got? Dive, Earthquake. Okay, so he's got 2 divers and an Earthquaker. Earthquake's a little scary. I'm not gonna lie. Whaler gives a bunch of HP EVs, but he also gives a bunch of experience. Okay, that'll be the last fight I do today. Is we're gonna go see Whalelord guy to end it. Fucking love Whalelord guy. Okay, Foresight did come before Slash. Right, because I'm Macho Braced. Okay. Spit sand at it. Wow, it actually nightshaded. I don't know if I've ever seen this. It's been a minute at least. I usually don't let him attack. Of course it missed. You know, it's also interesting. I'm looking through the... So there's a spreadsheet with every trainer in the game in it. And there are a lot of deleted entries. And so I wonder if maybe there is a lot of cut content and a lot of cut trainers from the game. Because I think that would make a lot of sense to me. If there were a ton of trainers that were actually cut out for some reason. Because there's gaps for sure in the yeah, in the data mine. Lots of gaps. And I can't imagine that was for the reason of like a buffer between the entries or anything like that. I don't think that would make sense. Who knows? Who freaking knows? All I know is Vant is gonna know. Vant is gonna be praying for God's mercy after I'm done with him. I mean, I think I've fought him like 30 times today. Probably more than that. Okay, if we could just stop missing moves with E-Honda, that would be great. Okay. I'm trying to buy a Guitar Hero for the Wii. Oh, a Guitar Hero. A guitar for the Wii. Or a Guitar Hero, the Les Paul version. Apparently that's the best Guitar Hero guitar out there. And I had one as a kid. I think I just tossed it or got rid of it because I never played Guitar Hero anymore. What a fool I was. Usually I never get rid of my video game stuff, but that's one of the few things I did. And it was an accessory. But yeah, I think I'd like to maybe mess around with Guitar Hero again. Scorpina getting fast with it. I love that. Slashed up. Hack and slash. Okay, here's the theory, guys. Either I teach Earthquake to Gligar, or we get the Heracross in the next area on Thursday, and we teach the Heracross Earthquake. Capiche? Because Heracross kind of demolishes the endgame if you have the right TMs. And I think I will have them. Surely I will. Is there a Brick Break TM, actually? Brick Break would be really nice for Heracross. Let's find out. Anyway, Cameron, how you doing, man? If you're still there. Oh yeah, we were gonna go to Waffle Bus. I'm trying to figure out when. You have to plan your whole day around this place. I promise you guys, because there's no way you're gonna be an effective individual after going to Waffle Bus. Okay, you get Waffle Bust and you're never gonna do. You're not doing anything else the rest of the day. I'm gonna get aerial laced with Heracross. That's why we learn Protect, dog. It'll be fine. We could play around Aerial Ace. No, you don't have to choose between me and Jimothy Cool on Wednesdays. Jimothy streams on Wednesdays? Nice. Wait, and you've been hanging out with me? Or at least, you know, checking in, alternating between me and PokeTuber Goat Jimothy Cool? Mr. Iron Mugulus himself, dude? I am flattered. Oh, Pyrite Colosseum gives us Brick Break. Okay, we have to beat the Pyrite Colosseum. No ifs, ands, or buts. I need that Brick Break TM for the hypothetical Heracross that we will hypothetically have, ideally, hopefully. Hopefully. Praying, bro. Psychic! Uh-oh! We're vibing now! Is it okay to get rid of Return now? Probably. Are there any other Wobbuffets coming up? I think that determines it. What are the other options for Earthquake? Hariyama, I guess. Bro acts like he isn't the best yet. Alright, it's my big prime, so my big premium boy. Thanks, dude. Thanks for saying that. What are the other options of encounter of Heracross? Oh, Donkin. Hilarious. Okay. We've got the Raikou that we didn't catch, the Entei that we didn't catch, the Heracross. 3 amazing, Entei not so much, amazing options. Or, in addition to those 3, we could get a Delibird or a Sunflora, dude. Those are our 5 options in the next area. Can you guess what I'm hoping for? If we get the Sunflora, the run is over. It's actually a reset. We call that a GG. Sunflora gaming? No, we're not doing any gaming. We're not doing any Sunflora. Okay. Let me check that there's no Wobbuffets coming up that we might need to attack physically. Wobbuffet. Wabba. Fucking hate Wobbuffet. Doesn't someone in the endgame use it, maybe? Real game Tower Colosseum. Wabba? I guess not. Okay. Hopefully. No, surely not. Wobbuffet. I feel like of all the Pokemon that they could sneak up on you with, it would be Wobbuffet, right? But no, I guess not. Okay. The speedrun does use Return, yeah. I forget what Pokemon it's for. It's probably for Dark types. I don't think we need it, though, for our purposes. I guess there are Dark types coming up. I don't know. Am I regretting that immediately? What's my hidden power? Hidden power Ghost? It's okay. Espeon doesn't need coverage, right? Probably not. It's probably fine. Fine. What? We're gonna return the Tyranitar? Shadow Tyranitar? We're gonna return the Metagross? Highly unlikely. Highly unlikely that return is any useful at this point. I'd rather have Psybeam for the PP, for stuff that gets one-hit KO'd by Psybeam anyway, so we can keep the Psychic PP. You know what I mean? I think that's a good idea. Octillery, though, needs to get a little girthier. Doesn't it? It's looking a little not girthy. You got a Quick Claw right now. Okay, it's almost 11:30. Alright, we're gonna end this with an epic battle against... Give Octillery a Flamethrower TM? That's hot. Oh man, that's what I need to do. I need to grind the Mount Battle. Oh god, what a grind that would be. Well, first, ideally, I'd get my EVs straight. Oh my god. Guys, I've got bad news. Yeah, I've got bad news. There's gonna be I want to do, since this is the very first run of Colosseum Nuzlocke, I want to do this as legit as I can. I'm not going to cheat my levels or anything, or my EVs. I'm going to do it as legit as I can in-game. Guys, there's going to be a lot of grinding. I'm talking like the next week and a half at least. Like 3 weeks worth, 3 streams worth. Minus whatever extra grinding I end up doing on the side, which I don't know if there's going to be much. I'm really enjoying Animal Crossing right now. I should do some grinding on the side just to spare you guys. But damn it, guys, there's really good TMs up here in Mount Battle. And you have to beat the first few. Like, the battles are so easy, but so time-consuming. Yeah, and this is basically a hangout stream today. I wasn't going to say it. I wasn't going to call it out. But damn it, guys, there's really not much progression right now. It's literally just making numbers go up until I decide I'm ready kind of situation that we're in right now. So, yeah. But, just for funsies, I think this will be a nice tradition here. While we're in this grinding segment. Rematch the GOAT Willie. Let me check. I think that's only in the post game, actually. Let me check. There's someone else I want to rematch. Yeah, I can rematch him, actually. I don't know if it's more than once, but I can rematch him. Maybe we could do that next time, because he has a really good song. But, no, we gotta fight the... Well... Sadly, it's not Whale Wednesday anymore. But we're gonna sign off like it is. Whale Wednesday. Okay. Because we got our GOAT. The GOAT whale of our lives coming up here. Let's see. Psychic. Okay. And then the one that's level... They're both level 51, so I don't know which one's Earthquaking. Great. I love that I don't know which one has Earthquake. That's awesome. Well, Scorpina's immune to it. They're going to try and dive it. Scorpina knows Protect now. Yeah, we're good. I think they're probably just going to double dive the Gligar. I just want to see this guy in all of his glory. Here we go. What are you saying? You defeated Master Ein? Yes. You won't get away with it. Alright, bro. Show me what you got. Show me what you're working with, Gurks. Oh, fuck. Look at how small Gurks is. Look at how big these fucking whales are. Why can't this exist in the modern game? This guy's taking up over half the screen. Oh, holy shit. Oh my god. This dude is dual wielding whales, baby. Oh my god. And they're level 51. Yeah, this guy's not playing around, dude. Oh, the male or female. I can tell which one has Earthquake with that. All right. Hold up. The Earthquaker is... Drum roll, please. Okay, these guys have hilarious movesets. The male. Okay, we target the male. They're dual whaling. Yeah, dude. Okay, they both know dive. Then one of them has Earthquake Strength. The other one has Rest Snore. So we just want to take out the Earthquaker, and that is the male. That is going to be the male. Losing a Mon to the double whale? We might lose to the double whaler. Yes. Hold on. Please hit him first. Bro, what is... Why does his special defense go up? Huh? Is he holding a berry? Bro, he's earthquaking? We lived that. Not even a crit would have threatened us. Dude, I haven't moved in a minute. What is going on here? Holy shit, he's tanky. Okay, alright, listen. The one that's diving right now is, attacking Gligar, surely. And then, so we're protecting with Gligar, and then we are KOing the male, so he doesn't Earthquake again. Dude, yes, the scaling in this game makes this amazing. I don't know if there's another instance of a double Wailord fight in any of the games. And surely not in a game that has correct sizing like this. And look at all this experience. Like, this is the place to grind for XP specifically in this game. This guy, actually, is the way. But you can only fight him after beating Ein, unfortunately. Okay, so now the only moves this guy has are Dive, Rest, and Snore. So this is an easy win from here on out. And I just realized I have a Macho Brace on my Gligar, so it's not going to hit him on this turn. And, oh well. Protect. I might as well protect. Double protect. Yeah, Big Whale Wednesday, guys. I wish I should have done this to sign off the last Wednesday stream. I really fucked up, y'all. That's on me. I'll own that. Okay. Now the Whalers. Dude, these guys don't even die to my Psychic. My Espeon Psychic. That's how tanky they are. Big Whale. Look at how small his trainer is. Look at how big that tongue is, dude. Holy shit. The things that whale could do with that tongue. Alright, we're in there. I didn't stand a chance from the get-go. You guys said to M for Mediocre Monday, and then W. It's W for Wailord Wednesday. You just found a Runerigus? Yeah, it is. It's a Gen 8 Pokemon. Hold it there. Don't even think about going there if you know it's... Wait, what did he say? By now, Master Ein, Lady Venus, and everyone else should be settled in at the tower. Hold it there. Don't even think about going there if you know what's good for you. Alright. An exploding Wailord? Chill, bro. There's a reason why I looked up this guy's team before I fought him. Because Wailord, I mean, they can know Water Spout. That's kind of scary. You know? But no, we're good. We're good. We got this. So, okay. I'm not going to fucking go up that other way because they're going to jump my ass again. So we're going to save over here in the under Colosseum. Alright. Jeez. Runerigus is Koffagrigus, but rocks. Aurochs. You know Koffagrigus, right? The coffin Pokemon from Gen 5? Runerigus is an alternate evolution for Galarian, what's the baby called? Galarian, yeah, it's the same as the mummy. Yeah, exactly. A Galarian, there's a Galarian form of the baby, too. That's holding a stone instead of a mask. But, yeah, that's the idea. Yeah, Galarian Yamask's evolution. I remember back in the good old days, people were trying to fucking... Someone accidentally got it to work. And they were like, well, I don't know how I did that. What triggered it? Yeah, you had to walk under the arch. Do some crazy stuff. Anyway, this is the team right now. Hey, Gligar, Scorpina? Scorpina is fitting in quite nicely. Scorpina kind of cooking. I think I kind of have to teach it Earthquake. But we'll see. It'd be nicer to Earthquake with someone else. And he just floats over it. Or she floats over it. If only I could have 2 Earthquake TMs. If only, bro. But we'll call it a stream there, guys. What can I say? Thanks for hanging out. Jeez. A lot of grinding going on. A lot of grinding. But yeah, the plan is Mondays and Thursdays. So I'll see you guys on Thursday. Love you guys. Thank you guys. Appreciate you guys. Hope you guys have a great week. I'll see you right when we're about to hit Friday, right? So hang in there. We got a few days coming up, and then I'll see you again, okay?